Hey guys, so I'm gonna do this video finally after a week. I've been telling you guys I was gonna do it, but I didn't have time. Actually, I'm gonna do it in two parts, maybe three, because there's a lot of questions, and I just recorded like 25 minutes of a video, but my voice wasn't recording, so I'm very, very disappointed and very upset. Like, I just lost 20 minutes talking to a phone that wasn't even recording my voice. Okay, hi, I'm Nelly. I'm 29 years old. I lost 80 pounds in around 14 months. It took me a year to lose 70 pounds. I started my journey on December 2013, and I had around 34% body fat, 35, something like this. And now I'm 17, 16%. Sorry, guys. I'm also drinking coffee because I start work very soon. Night shift, guys. Coffee helps. Another question is how to stay motivated. It's just something that comes from within. Honestly, it's not something you can buy at the store. It's really, I know you've heard it before. How bad do you want it? It's true. The, the, the more you want it, the more motivated you're going to be. If you don't want it as bad, let's say as me, you're not going to work for it. I want it really bad. I want to be fit. I want to be in the best shape of my life. But am I going to get it by sitting on my couch watching soap operas? No. I'm going to have to sweat. I'm going to have to work for it. I'm going to have to watch my nutrition, eat clean, whatever it takes. I'm going to have to do it. No one's going to do it for you. How not to feel intimidated by all the machines at the gym. First of all, I don't use many machines. I use the squats machine, the Smiths machine. I use the leg press machine, and the pull down for the back. Besides that, I use the ropes a lot. I would suggest you use the dumbbells. Do free weights. That's the best thing, anyways. It's better. It beats the machines. That's why I like to kick it old school, because when you use the the dumbbells, free weights, whatever, you have more emotions. You can decide how you want to move better and whatever. But just watch your form, because it can be quite something. Another lady asked me, and a lot of girls asked me that, especially from mommies, how to get rid of that stubborn but baby pouch, that fat that gets stuck there under the belly button and does not want to leave. It took me 4 months of consistent working out and eating clean to get rid of this. It's unfortunately you cannot spot reduce fat, so you're gonna have to stay consistent with your workouts 3-4 times a week, like I do. Eat clean all the time. Watch your water intake. Try to drink a lot of water. I don't do it a lot. That's my biggest mistake, but it's very important. Oh, and be patient because it can take a long time. How can I stay motivated when I don't feel like working out? Why don't you feel like working out? Is there anything keeping you from doing it? Are you sick? Do you have sick kids? I don't know. What's your excuse? Is it a really good excuse? Because if you tell me that, like, let's say you just had a car accident, that's one hell of an excuse. That's okay. You can make it to the gym, right? But if you're at home on your phone and watching TV, I'm sorry, guys, but the only word that comes to my mind is lazy. It hits us all. I've been lazy before. Trust me. I was a club girl, didn't eat right, and on weekends I would sleep all day, like literally until 3 in the afternoon. So if you like, you gotta think, if you don't do it, who's gonna do it, right? You gotta work for what you want. How did I stay motivated not to eat out of boredom or what would she say? Or late at night. Well, it's it's not something I do. I've never done that. Like eat late at night. But if you if you eat, that's why they recommend you eat 6 days, 6 times a day actually, so you keep your body full, so that doesn't happen. I would suggest meal prepping. Yes, it takes a long time. Let's say on the Sunday you spend 2 3 hours in the kitchen. You take your Tupperwares, put them all on the table, start cooking your chicken, start cooking your meat, your brown rice, your vegetable, and you set it all in the Tupperwares. So, and all your snacks in Ziploc bags, whatever, healthy snacks, almonds, vegetables, whatever, for the next 4 days. That way, it's gonna prevent that to happen. The weeks I don't always meal prep, but when I don't, I don't have unhealthy stuff in my fridge. So get rid of all the junk that you have in your fridge and replace it with good stuff. That's gonna help. Do I count my macros? I get that a lot too. No, I don't. Not anymore. I've tried a few months back for a couple months, and it just was such a headache. I used MyFitnessPal to log in my food, and I spent so much time trying to like figure out everything and log everything in, and the dressings, what's inside of the dressings, and blah 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 blah. It's such a headache for me that it didn't last long. I'm like, I can't do this. I spent 30 minutes at least every day trying to log in my food, but I really admire people who do it. One day I'll probably go back to it, especially if I want to compete. I know I'm gonna have to start counting my macros, but right now I just eat real food. Like I know many people with six pack abs that don't count their macros, and what they told me is that they eat real food, unprocessed. Stay away of unprocessed food, and you shall get the results you want eventually. How long did it take me to learn how to lift properly? Well, for the first 2 3 months, I wasn't doing it right. I was like going to the gym. I would use a certain machine, and then using it, like I said, I would use a machine to work my back, and then I would go straight to work my shoulders or this whatever. It's not something that I do anymore, um, because my brother helped me. He said, "You're not doing that right. You should work all your muscles all together, like group of muscles together. Let's say you're gonna do a back day. You're gonna work only your back, all together. If you want to do another muscle, wait till you're done that first group of muscle. Leg days, you have the quads, you have the hamstrings. Start with the quads. Do 3 4 5 exercises until muscle exhaustion, you feel your quad shaking, and then after you do the hamstrings, and you do another 3 4 exercises, and then you do your calves. You go by groups like this. How did I get such a big old booty? I don't consider myself to have a big booty. I'm more of pear shape. Like I have a wide booty. You know. I'm looking forward to like having a bigger one eventually, but I know it's gonna take time. So I know exactly what I'm about to do, and I just recently put down all my booty routine. I just made up like the biggest, like the hardest booty workout routine you've ever seen, and it's gonna be available through an ebook soon, so you guys can follow me on this bigger booty journey. What is my diet plan? Like I said, I don't have a strict diet plan. I made up my own. I know exactly what to eat, what's good for my body, and I'm the type of person that's gonna eat the yolk out of the egg, not just the white. Why? Because I look for the nutrition part of the food, like what what good it brings to my body. I don't care if it has more calories. Like if I flip, let's say the the can, or I look around in the nutritious facts, I'm gonna look for the protein first. I'm not gonna look for the calories. Is it normal to lose a few pounds after losing weight if you're sticking to the plan? Yes, I'd say if you're weightlifting and if you're not cheating on your diet or workouts, if you're consistent and you gain a few pounds, yes, because muscles, you're building muscles. So I would suggest, especially in the beginning, don't look at the scale too much. Like, you know, I weigh myself like once a month. I used to do that every day, and I'd be disappointed because it was on and off, and I up 5 pounds, down to 5, 6. Like it was too much of a headache, and so since I've stopped doing the scale thing, I just found my balance just way more healthier for me. Should we feel sore after working out? Well, if you've hit it pretty hard, yes. For example, leg days, I'm always sore because I hit it pretty hard. With my upper body, I'm not always sore. It's smaller muscles, so it's harder to be sore on top of your body. But if you're not, don't worry about it. I used to not be sore at all in the beginning. It's just that I was working out so much and my body was just used to it. What workouts did I do in the beginning? Uh, I started the gym in December, early December 2013. And in November, um, I was going for walks like almost every day for an hour. So I think it really helps me, especially boost my system. And then when I started the gym, I did strictly lifting. Like I lost my weight from lifting only. Um, I do recommend cardio if you don't mind it, because it is first of all, it's good for your cardiovascularity, and it will help you lose fat a little bit faster. Sorry guys. I need coffee. I'm starting work soon. Damn it. Is there anyone in my life that tried to get me out of eating LT, or like just simply stay on track with food? Yes, my husband actually. He's also at the gym for the same time as me, but he's not making any gains. I tell him, like, it's like, I'm like, you look like the same, it hurts, but he doesn't care. It's like, I know, but I like food so much. I know I like food too, but you gotta understand that it's literally 80% of your workout, 80% your food, and 20% your workout. So if you're not eating right, then you're probably wasting your time at the gym. A lot of people ask me, how much should I start lifting? When I tell them to like to do a certain exercises, they're like, okay, but how much do you lift? You can't. I've been lifting for a year. I've it's Of course I increased my weights when I started the gym. I couldn't even do 15 pounds shoulder press, and now I'm like 35. So if you want to know how strong you are, just pick up a set of dumbbells. Let's say you wanna do bicep curls. Your last set, let's say you do 3 sets. Your last set has to be extremely hard to finish. Like sometimes even failure, and it's okay to fail. That's when you work your muscles the most.